Hey guys, welcome. This is George. What I'm going to show you today how to set a pear-shaped diamond. And it's a 1 carat diamond. I'm going to put it in a regular basket hidden halo. But I'm going to show you some of the tools that are required to do it and to do it the proper way and the inexpensive way. You don't need a lot of fancy tools to do it. My whole life I've never used fancy tools until a couple years ago I stopped buying some expensive tools. But come on in, I'll show you. All right, so we're going to take this pear shape here. I already made the set. So I made it to go with a nice band, matching band. It was all casted and set here. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to put this pear shape in there to fit in there. And so you can see it's a hidden halo. So the tools required. So I'm going to use a ball burr, very thin ball burr, about a 1/2 millimeter. You could use the diamond bit right here. And you could also use the hot burr right there, the thin one. But this takes a lot of control. And to push the prongs, you could use something like this, very inexpensive. You could take something flat and put a groove in it. Or you could use your beading tool to push it. But where I got a little bit fancy, I bought the actual GRS, this here, okay? Or you could also use regular pliers. So you don't need a lot of fancy tools, okay? You can keep everything under $100 to do everything, okay? All right, so let's start. So I'm gonna show you. I use my regular $5 ring holder. Make sure it's on tight. We're going to start with the 1/2 millimeter ball burr. Okay, and that's carbide, by the way. And I always dip it in wax. Okay? And, okay? So I always place my prong against something, either the front. So you can see my fingers, I control the ring. And this goes here because that could run on you. So if you want to set it low, depends on the thickness of the stone, but I want it right there, about like 1.5, 2 millimeter low. So I'm just going to start it with a little ball burr. You can see that ball burr wants to fly everywhere. That's why I control it, okay? I'm going to try to give him the best angle possible. Okay, you can see the hole there. Not only you could use a bigger ball burr, but I'm not gonna. So I'm gonna show you why. Because I'm gonna go down this way. So it has a nice seat for the pavilion to sit. I'm gonna groove it down just to here. So it sits there nice and comfortable so you don't chip that point. You can see, you don't need a bigger ball burr. You could use this one. And I'll just go across. You don't have to cut it across. It's unnecessary. So right now, I'm going to cut these here. Diamond burr. So now watch how I place it against the base. And that gives me the perfect height, you could see. So this one has a lot better control. So I bring this right to it. So it sits here. Now I'm just going to just cut across. Okay. And I'm going to turn it. This is only going to give me a line. And that's for the beginner too. So it gives you a nice, perfect seat. So that way you have all perfect height. You don't have to measure. You can if you want to, if you're not comfortable with it. Okay. So I do all 4 prongs. All right. You can see the way that is. And I go back with the actually hot burr just to give it a little bit deeper notch. Okay. So this requires some control because this could run on you. So now watch the way I do it. I tilt it down and I work my way up. Okay, see how that did? And I run a little bit across because I want this as thick as possible. You could eat away from this, it's okay. But you don't want to go too deep. I'm going to do this side here. Some people use a ball burr to use the whole thing. I don't recommend it, but you could do whatever you want. This is the proper way. All these years, I've never lost a stone. Okay. You can see I tilt it down just a little bit. I plunge it down, give it a nice, comfortable seat. What I mean by comfortable, the diamond has to sit there without any movement underneath. Because if the customer hits it the wrong way, they could very easily chip it. All right, you can see here. Okay. Okay, let's grab the stone and As you drop it in, you notice it's a little bit big. So I'm gonna open these prawns up. Okay. All right, ready? I'm gonna speed it up, buddy. Here. Open just a here. Here. Here a little bit. Try it again.
I'm gonna cover it. I'm sick of it.
I can't. That thing was like, it was working for a little bit and then it keeps getting sharper. I'm like, I'm gonna come on.
There you can see it's a perfect height. And now it's not gonna take much. We're just gonna, so what I do is I push this just a hair. Okay. I place it against the board.
But this one feels a little.
Push, secure the front. And I want at least amount of pressure on that point, especially a stone like this. That's it. That should be comfortable. And I'm gonna take my pliers. I'm gonna bend these prawns over, just like that. I do this.
Yeah.
I do this. And honestly, you don't even have to cup them. You can see they're beautiful. They, but if you want to use the pusher, you can. But this one I do just a touch. Okay. If you want to use it, use the tool by hand. If you don't have the pusher, I go like this. I place it and push. So watch my hand. I go up and push. Up and push. See? If you want to cup them, you can. Okay. I'll show you. All right. All right. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy this and ask a lot of questions. Thanks for watching.
Thank you very much.